Hello, Lily Quinn here once again. Now we're going to do the bobbin. We're going to stream how to fill the bobbin. But give me a second. Okay. Where's the bobbin? Oh, let's go. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Now, I have the pink thread on top, and I want to I don't want to take out the full top part. So I just push it aside, and I put a pink thread at the top. I'm going to demonstrate or show you how to fill the bobbin. Now, with this machine, it uses the kind of bobbin that we call number 66. Okay, this type of bobbin is very small. It comes in either metal or plastic. The plastic part is this one. Okay, small. The most common bobbin size is this one. It's kind of a universal size. If you have this originally with the machine, then use it. But if you don't and you're wondering, this thread, these machines don't always use this size or this high size bobbin. Okay, the older version. So you have to check to be sure which size bobbin works with it, because from experience, if you interchange and interuse the different kinds of bobbin, it can give you issues with the stitches you make. So with this one, we go from the spool of thread, and all you do is go around this once. Okay, just go around it once and come to the back of the bobbin here, and then pull and leave a little string, and then wind this string around, kind of starting the winding process for it. Use the little, maybe 6 inches, start winding it around, making sure that it is steady. And then once you run out of that, push the whole thing to the right. Push it to hit the stopper over there. And the next thing I would say to do is this part has a way, there's a knob here. It has a way of stopping this presser foot here. It has a way of stopping it. Like right now, if we start stitching, it will be moving. The presser foot will be moving as well as the bobbin. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to turn this in such a way, we turn it towards you, and you force it to disengage in such a way that when you start the pedal, only the top will be moving. You can see there's no longer movement at the bottom here. So it is filling, I'm going too fast. It is filling the bobbin with thread for me. All right, you don't have to be holding anything. It will go up and down by itself until it is full, and then the stopper here will stop it. But I feel like I can stop it now, so I just go ahead and cut and then release this bulk one here. All right, okay, now you do not leave the bobbin here. You push it back to the original position before you stitch or complete the stitching, the sewing. And then you take this back to where it was by just turning it backwards or turning the opposite direction, so that now your presser foot area can work. It's engaged. Okay, so let's put our original thread back, which was this one. And now we're going to thread the bobbin. Sorry, we're going to put the bobbin into the case, the bobbin case. And I'm going to use the yellow so you can see easily. All right. Always make sure you're going in the P format, okay? The string should be on your left as opposed to your right, like this. These two positions make a world of a difference. This is the wrong way. This is what you want. In that position, we call it P position, you drop it in the bobbin and you put your finger to kind of press it down or give it some stability while you grab the string, force it to go down this groove. As you go down, you listen for a click. It goes down the groove and you yank it towards your left and you hear the click. You heard me, right? Now, to prove that it's engaged, I'm going to lift it and you will see. You see it's engaged, fully engaged. That's because you heard the click. I'm going to do it again. Go in the P format, drop it here. Make sure that you grab the thread and go through. There's a small groove. Go through that groove and yank it. You hear that click and you're good. Now you grab the top thread, hold it in your hand, and turn the hand wheel at the same time. Turn the hand wheel like that. Let it go down one revolution and watch this happen. When this is happening, raise the top thread and let it bring the bottom thread to the top in this form, in the form of a loop. It brings it to the top and you can now unravel both threads. You would see this angle. The bottom thread comes to the top in the form of a diagonal like this. This is proof that your bobbin thread is threaded correctly. If you don't see this path, you should be concerned. Now you go down and pass through the crack here and put both threads to the back. And then you close it. You're ready to test your stitching or your threading. Put it down and just keep going. Okay, so in the end, you lift your presser foot, you pull and cut. You check the stitching is tight and straight on one end. You check the back is tight and straight on the back as well. There should be no looping anywhere else. If you want to do zigzag, in this particular machine, the zigzag stitch is here. There's different sizes. They're preset. Okay, the zigzag stitches are preset. So I'll put it here and nothing else. I think I don't have to. Well, there are discs inside the machine. It just happens to have one of the zigzag stitches disc in there. So I'll pick a stitch length that is like like 15. Okay, we're going to use that for the zigzag length, and we've already picked a zigzag width and we're ready to check it out. All right, so oh, that's the design I have in there. That's amazing. Okay, so this is what the disc had. This is what the disc has. So that's why it's on disc over here. Okay. Now, if I move it to zigzag itself, then it will give me the real zigzag stitch. So let's see. All right. Now this comes with only this one disc. I don't have too many discs to go with it, but I have to look for it somewhere. But you see the zigzag stitch I was talking about, and this is a blind hem stitch. Okay, so it's a very interesting machine. Go get your grandma or great grandma's machine and mess with it, because they are good and they work. If you are able to get someone to look at them and oil them, don't be afraid to go for, use these machines if you don't have the newer models. All right, Have fun sewing and subscribe for more tutorials.